Hello and welcome to Elden Ring. Today we're going to test how to stack buffs with the Darkmoon Greatsword plus 10. So we're going to start with doing one hit without applying any of the specific buffs. So we're going to use this mist there. So we'll get a bit closer. And interestingly, we're hitting with both. That did 1641 damage, 1641. So we're hitting this projectile now and get close enough. Right, so that's it for 1266. That is our baseline damage. This is a new game, by the way, so it's not New Game Plus, it's still the standard game. Now we're going to try adding the Oath of Vengeance, which gives you +5 to all stats. So you'd expect this to do a little bit more damage. So the green sort of aura, that's that Oath of Vengeance giving you +5 to all the stats there. So the +5 for intelligence is going to be the important one. You can see that's still 1279. It's giving us an extra 13 damage, which really isn't necessarily very useful. So let's go back and try something else. Okay. Just gonna walk back to make sure the Oath of Vengeance is cleared, which it has. We've got the Ritual Sword Talisman, Godfrey's Icon, the Shard of Alexander, and Marika's Soreseal for talismans. The least useful of these is probably Marika's Soreseal because it's mainly the addition to intelligence that it gives you. That would probably be better replaced with the magic scorpion charm that you get from Seluvis' quest. But I missed that on this playthrough. So we've done 1392 on a projectile. Doesn't quite make sense to me actually. I feel like I must have missed. I must have something going on there. Must be a remaining buff that I haven't cleared. So we'll just try again. So we're going to do the Jellyfish Shield boost. This gives you a boost to your attack. So it should mean that even the magic attack will do additional damage. So lock on and hit with the projectile 1519. So that is quite a significant boost over the unbuffed and the Oath of Vengeance buff. So we'll go back and we'll try something else. Just clear any effects with the fast travel option, just to get a fair test, and we'll try the next one. So this time we're going to try Oath of Vengeance. And we'll try the Jellyfish Shield at the same time. So we'll have to do the right hand weapon first, then the shield, and we're ready. And we charge up, wait till he drops down. 1594. So that's not actually a great deal of additional damage for adding the Oath of Vengeance. So we'll go back and we'll try something different. We'll just have to do a quick fast travel to in fact, how does it apply if we do a blade and projectile hit. So we'll try and hit him from close up with both at the same time. Just do the jellyfish and go. So we'll try and get a bit closer now and try and hit him with both the projectile and the blade in one hit. There we go. So 1671 we got there for hitting both, so that's notably better. Whether it's worth getting up close for the additional bit of damage, I question. You could use the Blood Boil aromatic to boost your physical damage, which would go onto the blade, I think. But actually, the benefit of the sword is that you can attack from further away, so I'm not sure that's the best option. So let's fast travel to clear the buffs, and then we'll try, this time we're going to try the Golden Vow incantation, which gives you a boost to your attack irrespective of damage type. Just going to put the Darkmoon projectile emitting buff on. So let's see what this gives us. Projectile hit of 1455, which is pretty decent, and 1886 for the projectile and the blade. So we're getting close to that 2000 damage mark. Just quickly try and add something else. So this time fast travel again to clear everything, make sure it's a fair test. And I think this time we will try the Howl of Shabiri, which you get from the Frenzied Flame Tower in Liurnia. So if you find it, there's a giant Sauron eye in the sky. You have to run up, get close, kill the guys at the top of the tower, and this is in the chest in that tower. Right, so 2,335 for projectile only. That's taken us over the 2,000 mark. We're now starting to get some pretty reasonable damage output from this. Just clear everything again, and we'll try a different combination to see what we can get if we add a bit more to it. So this time we're going to go Golden Vow first, then Howl of Shabiri. These two should both stack because they're a different kind of buff. One being a body buff and one being an aura buff, as another YouTuber described it to me. I'll throw on the Open Vengeance, even though at this stage I don't think it's actually worth that much. And we'll do the Darkmoon Greatsword, and we'll do the Jellyfish as well. So we've now got pretty much the full set except the Flask of Wondrous Physic. So we should be expecting a pretty good hit from this. So there he is, we'll do a projectile hit. 3,256 from one swing. That's pretty good. It's not going to one-shot any bosses in reality. I feel like really we need to lose Marika's Soreseal and get the Magic Scorpion Charm, but to get that I'm going to have to start a New Game Plus and do Seluvis's Questlines. I think that's the only way I can get it. What we didn't try then was the Flask of Wondrous Physic, which has got a boost to magic damage in one of the two tiers in. So Golden Vow, got the Howl of Shabiri. We're now going to drop that Oath of Vengeance on. We'll two-handed weapon, do the Darkmoon Greatsword buff. One-handed weapon, do the Jellyfish shield, and drink the Flask of Wondrous Physic. So this should be getting towards what we can expect for one hit from this setup. We've got 3,907 for one hit there. You get a one-shot weak and sort of medium strength enemies for that, certainly on New Game. New Game Plus, maybe not so much, but it's not going to be a boss one-shot weapon at that. That's the tiers we've got. It's the Magic Shrouding Crack tier, which temporarily boosts magic damage. What we'll just try now is we'll see if we can get any more out of doing a hit which uses both the projectile and the blade. Golden Vow, got Howl of Shabiri. We'll do the slightly pointless Oath of Vengeance. Then we'll go back to the Darkmoon Greatsword. Two-handed skill, Jellyfish shield skill, and we're going to go for it again. Now weirdly, that only gave me 3,907 as well. But I expected that to give me more. I thought that would give me a physical damage, and whether it's to do with the maximum hit points that the troll has, and you can go over, I think its hit points must be lower than 3,907, but I'm not sure. I feel like that should have done more. Obviously the Oath of Vengeance doesn't do much. Using Howl of Shabiri with the Golden Vow, that does give you a massive damage boost, and they're two that are well worth using. The Mixed Physic and the Jellyfish shield, they also add quite a bit. Bearing in mind this is to hit with magic rather than physical. If you do more physical, the Blood Boil aromatic might work better. Marika's Soreseal, much better if you can get the Magic Scorpion charm instead. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you found it interesting. Don't forget to like and subscribe.